think I figured out that I've been sad, depressed, most of my life. I can remember times, I told you I think before that I had a headache in high school for a year and a half. And I think that's kind of when it started. And then there have been different periods in my life when I remember being so down I wanted to end it all. And then that kind of went away. I haven't felt suicidal like every day for all 46 years, but there have been periods when it's been particularly bad.
Is this one of those periods?
Yeah, I've been having a really bad time since May. I can't, there doesn't seem to be a reason for it.
Okay. How many months total would that be since May?
Since May, I guess that's
About
6
4 or 5
months.
months.
Yeah.
About 4 or 5 months, okay. What was the first thing that you noticed in May that gave you the signal that you were heading down again?
I got mad at my children. I went to bed for 2 days.
So was irritability one of the early symptoms? What did you do when you went to bed for 2 days?
I locked my door and I stayed in there for 2 days, and I came out when they went to bed and were asleep. So I came out and ate like at 4 in the morning and then went back upstairs.
Mm-hmm. What was your mood like during that
I was suicidal. I was a wreck. I was mad at myself because I put myself in that position. I was mad at them because they didn't care enough to come and get me out of my room. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how to end it. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, I went to my room and I closed the door because I was angry, and then I didn't know how to come out.
I want to understand more exactly what you mean by feeling depressed. What does depression mean to you?
Physically, I'm lethargic to the point of not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to shower. If my children aren't home like they've been in college, I sometimes stay in bed in the past for a couple of days, on and off. If I'm not working, and I can do that. I feel like my arms are so heavy, I cannot lift them.
How do you feel about yourself?
Oh, I hate me. I really hate me. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel. I hate the way I talk to other people.
Do you find yourself feeling guilty about things?
All the time. I do everything wrong.
Do you find yourself feeling guilty about things far in the past that are way past doing anything
like
about?
20, 30 years ago, something I said to somebody that hurt their feelings that I didn't mean to do.
Do you have much, when you're feeling that way, do you have much hope for the future? Is there any hope in your view, or is that gone?
The only hope I had, the only thing I was hanging on to all these years was I was waiting for my children to get through college so that I could be done. I felt that that was kind of a goal that I wanted to get to, and that's done. And I don't know where else to go. I have to find something else to do with me, because there just isn't anything to do.
Right. So you feel like
Really
you don't have
hopeless.
much of a purpose.
No, nothing.
There's no purpose now
Right.
for you. You mentioned feeling suicidal. Has that been every day? Has that feeling stayed with you throughout the 5 months?
It's almost every day. I try not to concentrate on it like, this is Thursday, am I going to think about it today? But I do find it almost every day that I think this just isn't worth it, this hurt, this pain, this...
Yeah. Have you thought of a particular way to hurt yourself, or have you thought of hurting yourself, killing yourself?
When I drive, I think I'm going to drive off the side of the road. What I'm really worried about is that I'm afraid I wouldn't die, and that I would just be hurt, and that would be worse for my family.
I see. Do you have to fight off the impulse to turn your car off the road at times?
Yeah, Sometimes. Not this week.
Great. Good.
But I have in the past. I drove onto the shoulder of the road a couple of times and stopped, just crying, sobbing.
Right. Do you cry? I noticed that you were a little
All the time.
tearful a minute ago. Do you cry a lot at home?
All the time. All the time. It's almost uncontrollable.
Yeah.
I mean, I cry about stupid things.
How about your sleep? Is your sleep disturbed?
I've been having trouble with my sleep, I guess, for quite a while. I wake up in the middle of the night.
Do you ever wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning and you're unable to get back to sleep?
Absolutely.
How do you feel? What's in your mind when you wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning?
I'm really tired. I'm physically heavy.
How about your sex drive?
I don't have one anymore,
Okay.
but I'm not sexually active.
But that's gone. Or
Yeah.
very diminished. Do these episodes of feeling depressed, do they come at a particular time of year?
I haven't been able to pinpoint that there's...
When you feel depressed, how does that affect your relationships with other people?
I have been systematically getting rid of my friends and my family, other than my children, one by one, over the past several years. I now will not answer my phone and will not answer my door. I figured out that I own the phone, and if I don't want to answer it, I don't have to. And I own my door in my house, and if I don't want to, if I don't know that someone is coming, I don't answer the door.
Well, what feeling prompts you to shut the door or not answer the phone?
I'm afraid. I'm scared to death that they're going to ask me to do something, and then I won't be able to say no. I have a hard time saying. I'm afraid somebody's going to say, "You want to go to the movies? Do you want to go see a show? Do you want to go shopping?"
Okay, and let's say they asked that. How would that make you feel if they asked you to go to the movies?
Like I had to do it.
And if you did it? You went to
I
the
don't
movies?
want to do it.
Is there anything you can get pleasure out of doing?
There isn't anything I want to do. I work sometimes, and I'm okay once I get there, but the process of getting up and showering and getting dressed and leaving the house is just almost more than I can do.
Let's switch gears just a bit. Can you estimate the number of times you've felt depressed in your life since you've been a teenager?
Between 15 and 20, maybe.
Okay.
And I'm really just guessing, because if I could be more accurate about that if I sat down and remembered all the times, because I can remember sporadic things that, I felt really, times when I felt really, really bad for a year or a year and a half.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm just kind of guessing.
That's okay. That's okay. In between those times, do you feel normal? Do you feel yourself?
I don't know exactly what normal is. I thought everybody felt like this all the time. Just in talking to other people, I thought everybody kind of felt suicidal at times. I thought that was a very real thing that everybody felt. I didn't know that some people never, ever think about that.
Are there times, between the times that you're depressed, when you don't feel guilty, you don't have a low energy, and you're not crying?
Yes.
Are there
I've had
periods of
some,
time like
yes.
that?
I've had some very productive times in my life where I worked real hard and felt real good about it, and felt good about my family and thought things were going to be okay, and
Mm-hmm.